Well, it's been an hour. Birds are done. I was off drinking beer and watching the football game, so I forgot to do some other stuff. Now, I hate to tell you this, but those suckers are hot. So I'm going to let them sit there for a minute while I get this other stuff ready. Potatoes and green beans. Microwave them up. Chef Ramsay would probably have a cow, but you know, that's him, I'm me, whatever. Let's see what else we got. We got salad. It's ready to set on the table. But that's not really the big deal. The big deal is the bread. So, man, I can smell those birds. Can you smell them birds? Oh, good. Glad to hear that. Pick these up at Walmart. They're a, what are they? They're like a garlic bread. Garlic and herb breadsticks. They were a reasonable price. And I'll just warm them up in a little toaster oven. Don't leave that plastic bag on top of your toaster oven. You'll regret that. Ask me how I know. I've regretted it before. Okay. So I'm going to set this up at, put it on, see what it tells me. Most of these things will tell you how to do it. Toaster oven, preheat 205, 400 Fahrenheit. And it says heat for 4 minutes, 400. So, but they want you to put it on a tray. So, I will get my tray real quick. I lost my tray. Okay, I've lost my tray, so I will use the world's easiest version. This is now my tray. See? 400 degrees, oven on. I had butter on those things, have butter on them, so I have to wash that off. A little bit. The cleaner you keep your work surface, the easier it is to work in it. Now the sack I'm not going to throw away. I may use that sack again. We probably won't eat all 6 breadsticks. Now these other 6, I'm going to close this bag up. And I always get rid of the clips that they use, and I just use a bread tie. It's just easier. And I'll put this back in the fridge for later. Now, you saw my food ding, so pot holders. Okay. Stir it up. I've microwaved it for 2 minutes. I'm going to stir it up a little bit. Get that butter moved around. Get some juice on everything. Put some green beans on top and some potatoes down below. And I'll microwave it for another 2 minutes. That'll give me a 4-minute microwave time. Everything will be good and hot. Okay, green salad. Look at that pretty salad, huh? Okay, we'll set it on the table. Got the salad. I don't know, dear. I think that we're not going to have room for a candle on this table. Okay. Everything has a place, every place has a thing. And I'm literally saying every place has a thing of some sort. Okay. Now, I know what you're telling me. You're telling me I don't have that kind of dishes. I don't have anything that pretty. Well, okay, you don't have anything that pretty. So, use what you do have that looks better than paper plates or takeout orders. If you have to go down to Walmart and buy you a place setting of 4 of some baseline cheap stoneware or Pyrex. They can be both dishwasher and microwave, but look pretty. Then you've got it for day-to-day use too. Just don't put it out on the paper plates and say, "Here you go. This is our romantic dinner." So you use the pretty stuff. So let's see. Bird. We'll get the birds in here. There's a dish for the birds. Oh, this is not the fun part. These birds are hot. It's going to be easier just to cut the bag. You're not going to save it anyway, so who cares? That's hot. Kid you not. Come on, get up. Bird. It's a bird with an attitude. Now then, he's upside down. Presentation, presentation. You want him to look pretty. Man, this is hot. This is where those little gloves would come in handy, but I don't have any of those little gloves, so. Okay, this bird's going to need to go legs that way in order to fit. You see these little birds? We just cooked them at 375 degrees for an hour. That means that they are hot through and through. Oh. So what do you do when you burn yourself? I'll show you as soon as I get him turned. Come on, bird. I don't think I'm going to get him turned. There you go, matey matey. What happens when you burn your fingers? Cold water. Cold water. Not only are you washing off the stuff that burned you, like in this case it's bird grease, but also the cold will help you keep from burning deeper. Now we got our little birds, and clean up the dish. You know, you watch the chef shows, and they always have rags all over the place. Why? Because they're cleaning their dish, and I need these guys. Okay. Okay. Now, what else do we need? We have this guy is done. So, let's get our breadstick dish. breadsticks. That's 3. Come on. And you, come on. I think I'm going to leave those 3 in there because these are so big. So, we got breadsticks. What else are we supposed to have? Everybody likes salad dressing, don't they now? Do you want oil or you want ranch?
Ranch.
Okay. So, here's our potatoes. Got our potato fork, potato spoon, whatever you want to call this fucker. Need him. And I'm going to have to pause for a moment to get the ranch because I didn't get it while I was on break. I was too busy drinking beer and watching the movie. Oh, football game. I was watching a football game. Yeah, that's it. Anyway. There we go. Okay. Do you see anything missing from this wonderful domestic scene? Drink. Oops. Okay, guys. Here it is. Asti or Spumante. Either one. They're about the same thing. That's the kind of wine, the champagne or wine to get. You can get it relatively inexpensive, $11. Some of them you can get for $7. Don't get the gut burning stuff for $3. That's just a little too cheap. You can get it for very expensive amounts if you know low price wine is something anathema to you. Okay, I've got a guard. Take the guard off. And you've seen people blow the cork across the room. Well, you could hurt somebody with that, so don't do that. Take a rag, put it over, grab the bottle through the rag. That way, if the cork does blow, it gets caught. Now, you take and you grab the cork, and you turn the bottle. Well, usually it works. This cork is tight. There we go. Another thing, if your champagne is properly chilled, it will not come out of the bottle. It'll just hiss. Let me pull this foil down so it's not in our way. There we go. If you tilt your glass, you don't get a bunch of foam. You will have some, but a good sparkling wine or champagne always has foam. But you won't have as much. Now I'm using the Pretty Crystal, the stuff I bought us for, well actually I bought this for our wedding, didn't I?
Yep.
Anyway. But if you don't have any stemware, you don't have flues, I'm sorry, but your Dallas Cowboy commemorative plastic cup is not good enough. Pop down to Walmart, get you a 4-pack of cheap glass stemware. Trust me, the fact that you went to the effort makes it all different. That makes it all worth it because she sees that as being something special. Okay, well, dinner is served.